Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of my GE only challenge. Once again, we got a ton of support on the last episode, so thank you again guys for all of the positive comments and all the likes. We had over 400 likes on the last episode in under a day pretty well, so that's awesome. Keep it up guys. So here's a map of what we've progressed so far. So all we've unlocked as of yet is the Varrock Palace, so we've gotten to 250 total level. And we still have a couple extra zones to progress to. Now before I get started, I had a couple ideas I wanted to run by you, and I would appreciate if you left your feedback on them in the comment section. So here's my two ideas to give a little more longevity to this series and a little more diversity for things I can do later on. So first off, I'm suggesting that an unlockable zone be the Varrock Sewer. It's very close, right below the house district. You can see there the teal would be the Varrock Sewer. Monsters to fight, moss giants, and there is actually an agility shortcut there that would lead me to the Edgevol cave where like the Slayer Master is, stuff like that. Of course, training agility is a bit of a problem. So here's my other two suggestions. So at the Grand Exchange there are two arrows you can see on the map. One leads to the dwarf city of Keldagrim, and one leads to the different spirit trees. I'm suggesting that at a certain level, yet to be determined, I could have the spirit tree unlocked, or not the spirit tree. Well, anyway, the tree that transports you. So I could go to the Gnome Stronghold or the Tree Gnome Village, but I would be locked into that area. That's the only place I could go to. There I could train my agility, more combat levels. With the agility levels, I could go through this shortcut in the Varrock Sewer. Could even train Slayer, possibly, not even sure. And the other place is Keldagrim, which is accessible via a minecart. There I could train my mining, and there's a bunch of shops, a lot of content, but still in kind of a restricted way. So what do you guys think about those, well, I guess 3 ideas? Definitely leave a comment down below. So thanks a lot guys, and let's get started. Alright, so I know what you're saying. The first thing you're going to do is woodcutting really after unlocking the palace. Yes, we finally have some oak trees to cut, so we're finally getting some AFK-able woodcutting experience. It is definitely way quicker, guys, which is nice, but there is 23 woodcutting. There we go, 25 woodcutting. Still doing the oak trees, not like we have a better alternative. Eventually we'll be able to get the yew trees in the north, but for now we just got this one little cluster of oak trees to our name. Okay, we're just about to hit 30 woodcutting, and we also did finish a random event that gave us a ruby. Not that great, but theoretically we could cut willow trees now, but of course we can't. Alright, so we're just checking in on our flips, and we have sold 2 more Ancient Page 2s. Looks like for a 60k profit again, and we sold off our last Zamorak Miter. So we're definitely up to a 1 mil cash stack for sure, probably like 1.2 mil. So we'll find a couple other things to flip, or at least one other thing, because we can probably flip a couple better items now that we have about a 1 mil cash stack. And we're kind of looking at the Dragon Impling Jar right now. I'm not sure if we'd actually get a margin like this, but for some reason the price is fluctuating extremely hard. So it's probably not a bad idea to try to snipe one of these and maybe get a 30-40k margin on an item like this, especially since it trades very frequently. So we'll put an offer in for 2, and that'll be that. Alright, so we're finally going to purchase some mage gear. We got wizard robes and a Amulet of Glory. So what we're going to actually do is, I think, put it on defensive casting, because we need some defense levels, and training on the guards in the beginning is going to suck because they're way higher level than we can really take. We're not going to hit any damage. We're going to take a ton of damage. So we're going to start off by training up our defense using magic, because we'll actually hit pretty well with magic. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage, but we are getting levels in, well, our hit points are getting up pretty quick as well, and our defense very quick as well. Another hit point level, there's 13. Kind of thought, what happens when we get a medium clue scroll from these guards? Don't think we'll be able to do it, but got 3 defense as well, so we're getting up there. Alright, we got our defense to 5 now. We're still taking a reasonable amount of damage, 14 HP. So yeah, we're doing pretty well with magic, but I know as soon as we switch to actual melees, it's going to suck, because we're going to hit nothing. Alright, so we have a couple flips coming in. The Ancient Page we had to drop down a bit, and the Dragon Impling Jars we didn't end up actually flipping for very much. But we're going to go try and train our melees. We got full steel armor and steel scimitar, because we did get our defense to 5 to wear it. Didn't take too long, but yeah, I don't know. We're still going to take a lot of damage, but we'll see how this works. Alright, and I think we're going to put an offer in for the top hat and monocle. It's kind of a weird item, but it looks like we can go from 205k to about 250. So we'll go ahead and try to buy a couple of these. They don't trade too quickly, but still pretty decent margin. And yeah, we'll go for 3. Alright, with melee, this is brutal. I literally just killed my first guard, and that's how much food I used. I had a full inventory. So this, I think I should probably just train on imps, honestly, to get our combat levels up a little bit, because this is just brutally slow. I have such low accuracy, I'm barely ever hitting. We hit like once every like 15 attacks. Okay, there we go, 2 in a row, not bad. But yeah, still pretty slow. We might consider buying some super attack or strength potions as well, because they're not very expensive right now, and that probably will help out quite a bit. This guy in the chicken costume just came up to me and asked why I was killing imps. So yeah, shout out to this guy in the chicken costume and the abyssal whip. Nice chatting with you, man. Alright, there we go. There is 10 strength. Now we can probably hit like a 3, I don't know. Not a whole lot, so we'll switch over to attack and get that to 10 as well. Not going to train defense, because we can just do that with magic. We'll just leave that. Alright, so we're going to buy the super attack and strength potion, because just our accuracy is so low. But turning on the imps is pretty annoying because you have to world hop. They're not always there, you gotta track them down, so it's pretty slow in that regards. So we'll go back and try to fight the guards with only 5 attack and 10 strength. Alright, this is moderately better. I think it's probably just on par with fighting the imps, except I don't have to track them down. We're just about to hit 10 attack. You can see how long it can take me to hit sometimes. We actually got a black scimitar as well to equip, which will be kind of nice, a little bit of a boost in power. And I think we'll train our strength up from now on. But yeah, still extremely slow killing these fucking things. Okay, so we've gone back to using magic because we're just taking so much damage and really not doing any. So we're going to get our defense level up maybe to 20, and then maybe the mithril armor will make a difference. But anyway, there is 28 combat. Alright, we actually just hit a magic level, so we got 44 magic and an extra combat level and another HP level. But notably, we got a medium clue scroll. Now, I have no clue if it's ever in any rare circumstance even possible. I don't know if there's a clue spot in the castle, but anyway, it's probably going to be useless. Alright, there we go. There's 10 defense. We can finally wear some black armor. Our attack's down to 0, but yeah, using the magic is definitely paying off. Defense experience much quicker than training it with melees right now. Alright, so we actually just finished a random event. We got the best skill book in the game. So I didn't know the imp one was actually the best, and now you cannot actually put it in herblore. Someone suggested that, but it's not actually possible. So I think we're going to put it in thieving for now. 15 thieving experience, not a lot, but yeah, maybe agility later. I'm not quite sure. What do you guys think? Alright, so now that we have 10 defense, we can actually wear the Xerishan robe. Is that how you say it? Which is going to be a big upgrade from our blue hat and blue top. We didn't even have a robe bottom that actually gave us a magic bonus, so that's going to be nice. Actually looks pretty cool too, I'd say. Alright, there we go. There's 20 hit points. Still using the defensive casting. I think once we get 20, defense will stop. But for now, we're at 12 defense, and the Xerishan robe definitely helping a lot, giving us a little bit more defensive bonus. Alright, there's another magic level just from fire striking. 45 magic. Gonna let us teleport to Camelot, maybe? I don't know. Does that unlock anything useful? Probably not. Alright, there we go. That is another defense level. We're up to 15 defense. Still using the Xerishan robes. We've actually switched over to using Firebolt just for fun, and it's not too expensive. Alright, so the combat grind continues. We're getting HP levels still. We're getting defense levels. But more importantly, we have gotten 300 total level off of that HP level. So now we can actually go and start the farming grind if we want. Unfortunately, the only way to train farming without a house is to rake the leaves, which is going to suck. Alright guys, we're going to start raking. I don't know about this because I tried hopping worlds. Well, we'll try after to see if hopping worlds makes the grass grow back, but I don't know. It's only 4 or something experience per rake if we can fucking rake this thing. Wow, this is taking a long ass time. Come on, can we please rake this? Because I think I need to get, well, maybe there's a farming boost. I'll have to look into that, but we need 15 farming minus or plus a boost, I guess. But okay, 4 experience and 4 experience, but it's going to take a long time. It's going to be like 600 rakes or something to get to 15 farming. Alright, so we're just kind of training here. We're going to go rake the leaves whenever they grow back because Hopping Worlds does not reset them, unfortunately. But there's 20 defense. We can now wear mithril armor, so hopefully we don't get fucked by these guards so much when we're using melee. Alright, so we got a full mithril set. Finally getting some upgrades, which is nice. The top hats still have not bought, unfortunately. That's okay, but we got the mithril set, which is awesome. And I think we'll finally now go ahead and try to train a bit of our combat attack. Alright guys, we got a mystery box. I'm excited. Oh my, 1 body rune. Fuck off. Alright, so we got actually a 15 strength. It's finally starting to pick up a little bit, but these low attack levels are still hurting a bit. But the potions help out so much, especially at this low level. They're still giving us like 5 or 6 extra attack levels, which really make a difference, and they're so cheap right now. Okay, so we have a top hat and monocle flip coming in. We sold them for a 25k margin roughly, so 75k in total. You can see down there. Oh, I guess it's more of a 20k margin, so 60k in profit. Not bad, but oh, we got, wow, exactly 1 mil. What are the odds of that? That's impressive. All right, so we're gonna put the offer in for the monocle now. We tried the monocle and top hat and monocle, so we'll try the regular monocle now. Looks like it has an insane margin. This is very cheap. I'm not sure if we're gonna actually snipe any of them for this much. I'll give it a shot, and yeah, we'll try to find something else, I think. Next up, I want to try the Armadillo Miter. Again, a 30k margin on this. Not sure if that's going to happen. We'll go for 3, why not? And next up, we're probably going to do the Ceradomin Dihide set. Pretty good margin of about 40 or 50k, and probably more likely to actually complete this flip. But they are pretty expensive, so we can only afford 1, I believe. So we'll try putting it in for roughly 440 or something. Not 1 coin, I wish, unfortunately, but we have 440, and we'll just do 1. Alright, we're finally grinding our way to 15 attack. Now we're finally actually a little more accurate, which is nice because this took a long time to actually grind out these levels because they're so fucking inaccurate. You hit like once every 10 attacks, but it's getting better. Alright guys, we finally hit 20 strength. We now have the combat skills to not get totally fucked. We have 15 attack, 20 strength, and like 25 HP and 20 defense. So these guys are finally giving us a break, and we could probably actually train on these and get reasonably okay experience, where before we were only getting 2k an hour. Alright, we're finally about to hit 20 attacks. That'll be 20 all melee stats. It's going to unlock the Mithril Scimitar, which will give us a bit of a boost in damage. But mostly we've finally gotten that early stage out of the way. Guards will finally now actually be manageable to train on, which is nice, and 20 all combats is a nice way to kind of end the training for today. Alright, there's a Mithril Scimitar. On top of that, we also did put in a buy offer for energy potions. We're going to do a decanting flip, but well, we'll update you when that actually comes through. Decanting cheaper potions is going to be a nice way to get actually some good profit when I only have about a 1 mil cash stack. Very nice at that amount. Alright, so big focus for this episode is, of course, leveling up our skills. So we're going to start by training a bit more fletching, and now that we've gotten to a higher fletching level, actually stringing the bows has become more time efficient and profitable. So we're going to actually be stringing these willow longbows and getting some fletching experience. It's finally gotten to the point where stringing the bows is much more efficient time-wise, and monetarily it's better. So there's 45 fletching, pretty quick. I shit you not, guys, I'm looking through the wiki, and all of a sudden, I think I found a way to train agility right in the Grand Exchange. Now, what this involves is a toy mouse, which you saw I just bought for 10,000 coins, which is a rip by any means. But when you wind it up, release it, and you catch it, you actually get 3 agility experience. Now, yeah, 3 agility experience just for picking it up. So this is going to be a ridiculously long grind for anything good. Alright guys, we're finally going to get 1 agility level from that, 2 agility. Now we would need like 41 agility to go through the shortcut, which unfortunately that's just not doable. That's like thousands and thousands and thousands of picking these up. It'd probably be like 50-hour grinds. I don't know about that. So one other level up we got is 31 woodcutting just off the oak trees once again. So now we actually have access to the adamant axe, which will increase our XP per hour a little bit. But we're still kind of bottlenecked by the fact that the trees we have access to is oak only. But still not bad. Alright guys, so we actually missed a couple flips we had in the Grand Exchange. My recorder crapped out. Anyway, we went and bought some Armadillo Coith for 38k and sold them for 41, so not a very good margin there, only about 30 or 40k we gained. We bought the Bandos Bracers for 90k in total and sold them for 120, so only a 30k profit there. And Greenman's Ales are actually pretty promising. I bought 7 of them for 46k each, and we've sold 3 so far for 55. We have some more in here as well. So we're left with about 1.1 mil. So we didn't progress our cash stack too much this episode, but a lot of the money ended up going into a bit of skilling, mainly buying the runes for Fire Strike and Fire Wave, or not Fire Wave, the one with Chaos runes anyway. We spent a little bit of money on armor sets. We bought Amulet of Glory. We bought the Zerishan robes. So it just kind of added up. But as far as our skills, we're ending with 20 attack, strength, and defense, which is nice. 27 hit points. We managed to get 2 agility by using the clock wind up mouse, which is complete AIDS. Definitely don't want to do too much of that, but will if I have to. Magic we got up, I think, 3 or 4 levels. Fletching we're actually getting pretty close to 50, which is nice. Still going flying by pretty quick. And woodcutting we got up to 33. No farming levels as of yet because it is so damn slow, and it's just hard to stay on top when the weeds come back. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's worth raking the weeds? It's gonna be 600 rakes, so at 3 a pop, I'm gonna have to pay attention at least 200 separate times, which is gonna take a long time. I mean, even if I did 10 of those a day, which is pushing it, it's still gonna take almost a month. So I don't know. I think it might be worth just to wait till I get construction and then use the bagged tree plants. One person has a suggestion that I combine saltpeters with compost. Unfortunately, you can't do that unless you have 5% in one of the Zaya houses. So again, thanks everyone for all the suggestions, all the comments, and make sure to toss the video like if you are enjoying the series. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.